Right, it's really an amazing day, and in the studio today I'm having one of the most amazing apostles who is going to share a message on youth and lifestyle. He has been here for the first time, and as I've said, this is Rave Gospel. Now, Leo, we are all about TBT concert. But even when you're having TBT concert, we need to know how the youth need to live today and the kind of decisions they make every day in terms of how they choose to live their lives. You're very welcome.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Yes, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Apostle Joshua, this is Rave Gospel.
I'm excited to be here.
This is a platform where we include the youth agenda. We discuss about matters affecting the youth, and yeah, we really appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much. I can't. It will be a privilege.
Okay. Now let's talk about youth and lifestyle. This is a topic that is an extension of last week. We were discussing about how youth decide to live today in terms of the decisions when it comes to choosing their work, choosing partners, trying to live today.
Yeah.
Today's century has so many challenges, like when you talk about the economy, it's quite tough.
That's right.
When you talk about, there's so many things that are exposing the youth into doing, making wrong decisions.
That's right.
But then again, now, we need to survive.
That's true. That's true.
We need to survive. So there are certain things that are quite debatable for quite a long time since. We have had youth feeling like, you know what, as long as I'm doing this and it's not affecting somebody, I think it's right according to, some people. So what do you think about how the youth choose to live today?
First and foremost, thanks for that question. And the root of how we live or how the youth live their lives today in the society is traceable down to the concept and the issue of dream. Until there is a burning dream in your heart, you have a dream, your life will just be life of, I do it anyhow. You make a decision that is not profitable to your life, decision not profitable to the society, decision not profitable to family. And at the same time, dream can also make you to make decisions that are highly profitable to your life, decisions that are profitable to the society, to the government, to the world at large. So the generation of this day should be a generation where we shouldn't forget the power of dream. We shouldn't neglect the force of that dream. If you look into the scripture, there was a young guy, youth, in fact, he was about 17 years old, 17 years of age, Joseph by name. And scripture said of him in Genesis 37 and verse number 5, that Joseph had a dream, or Joseph dreamed a dream. It wasn't somebody else that dreamed for Joseph. It wasn't his mom, it wasn't his dad, it wasn't the government. He dreamed by himself. So until you dream or you have a dream, your life will just be a life that is not so much attractive, life that is not profitable or useful to the society.
Sure. Now, you've talked about, dreaming. I'm sure there's so many youths who actually dream, but they're not exposed to certain opportunities. You'll dream like, I want to become an artist. I want to become a CEO. I want to, pursue this certain journey in life. But now, the kind of life that I'm living today doesn't expose me to such opportunities. Then you end up just holding on to things that are available. The fact that, you see your mother is there and she's trying to do ABCD, so you feel like, yeah, that's right. Let me also do that. But maybe at the end of the day, it's not actually right. So whose role is it to actually cultivate, or rather ensure that the youth live in line with their dreams?
Again and again, it is still the role of the youth. It is still your role. It's not going to be your mother's role. It's not going to be your father's role. It's not going to be your auntie's role. Joseph held on to his dream because, like you say, somebody had a dream. I want to be an artist. I want to be on TV. I want to be on radio. I want people to hear me. And it's not becoming a reality with time. Look, Joseph for 13 good years had the dream to become a prime minister, had the dream to become a leader, had the dream to shaping the system of the world. And for 13 good years, he held on to his dream. So it may not look like who you want to be today, but it is your responsibility and your role to stay put. You're not giving up. that it is not what you want it to be today doesn't mean it won't be it tomorrow. So the concept of tenacity, the concept of not giving up is important. You owe them to that dream. You want to be a gospel artist, you want to be a politician, you want to be a writer, an actor, actress, whatever it is. The dream will not just come to pass overnight. And this is the big things that young people don't know now. They have a dream and they just want to be tomorrow. It's never going to work. Big dream, big names held on to their dreams for years until they one day became a subject to the word. You know, talk about people like Steve Jobs, founder of Apple. Everybody wants to use Apple phone now. Everybody wants to be on Microsoft Word. Everybody wants to go to KFC to eat chicken and eat that nice, you know, fries. Yeah. Not an advert for them. But you see, the guy held on to his dream to own one of the best restaurants in the world. It didn't just happen overnight.
Now, the kind of concept that you're giving, basically, you're talking to a youth who's watching you right
now. Yeah.
But as I've said, not everyone is exposed to even media today, as far as you're living in the 21st century.
That's right.
You know, there are those even who can't accept the phone, just a simple smartphone.
That's right.
They can't access, you know, search shows and be like, you know what, actually, I think I've been thinking this way, but life has exposed me to meeting such a person or watching such a person, and wow, I feel like this is amazing. Now, you are an apostle.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure you most of your time, you spend your time, you know, trying to inspire people, talk to people about God. Like, how do you play the role of, you know, building the lives of youths today? Because at the end of the day, you'll only plan or rather talk and, you know, put your messages in a manner that it's only reaching to the youths who are watching you or coming to platforms and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's talk about this youth is not exposed to such. How are we going to help them?
That is why one of the things we've tried to do is to go after them, reach out for them. You know, like a few weeks ago, we were in Madari, slum. You know, youth who don't have smartphone, we don't even know what it means to be on social media. We went to them, you know, we talked to them, not just stand behind the camera, you know, before camera rather. There are people out there, that are youth out there, and I believe every one of us can go out there and look for them. Don't just neglect them. They are in the slum. So one of the major things you can do is to sacrifice yourself. You know, make yourself available to them. Reach out to them, look for them. You know, go to schools. You know, you can go there and talk to them. You can have a platform on high schools, university, campus life. You know, not necessarily TV, radio, newspaper, internet. We can go after these people physically, and we've been doing that over time.
Okay, that's nice. That's an amazing thing that you guys are doing. And now, you've just mentioned social media.
Yeah.
And social media has played a major role in, I don't know if it's a fact or I don't have the actual statistics, but what I know, to some extent, social media has exposed the youth to many things.
That's true.
So can you conclude that social media contributes to how the youth turn out today?
I want to agree to that fact that, of course, it has contributed immensely to how youth have become today, either positively or negatively. Because if we say social media, we're not talking of a negative platform. It depends on what you go in to do there. It's like a market. You know, it's either you go in to buy shoe or you want to buy this, your beautiful earring. You just have a purpose why you're going to the market. So if you go into the social media world, what are you going to do there? Are you going there to get inspired? Are you going there to learn? Are you going there to be mentored? Or you want to go and corrupt your mind and look into what you're not supposed to see? So in a large statement, it has contributed greatly to how our society, not just the youth, how the society has turned out to be today, either positively or negatively. I agree with that. Okay.
Now, recently we have had a report on high rate of poor mental health in the country. We have seen so many people are, you know, look at the turnout in news. People are killing each other. People are resolving to doing things, you know, that are going, and it's becoming a routine. Like it's happening over and over and over. And at the end of the day, you know, we can never change an entire nation.
That's right.
But at least to we go by trying to, you know, change one person who will inspire another and another, and at the end of the day, at least you have a major number of people who are not doing this. Now, what do you think is the major contribution to this poor mental health today?
Yeah. In fact, when I was coming, I was ruminating about, you know, the issue of suicide, you know, people committing suicide, depression, poor mental health. If you ask me, honestly speaking, I'll tell you, it's still as a result of lack of a dream. A person who has a dream, and let me say this before I go deeper, you don't have to sleep to dream. To have a dream, you got to be awake. Your eyes, your mind, everything has to be at large. So, a person who has a clearer dream, who wants to achieve something, who wants to leave a mark on the face of this earth, forget anything called poor mental health. It's as a result of lack of a dream. I've just watched out there one of the young guys whose video, you know, and one of the guests. Now, such a person who wants to have poor mental health, if you talk about poor mental health, he's thinking of the next project, he's thinking of a next video, he's thinking of a collab with another bigger artist, maybe within Kenya or outside. So it is an absence of a dream that gives birth to poor mental health.
Okay. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm sure there's a youth who's watching you out today, and he's saying, wow, Apostle Joshua is really, you know, giving out concepts that maybe they've never had ever since they decided they want to deal with the different struggles and issues in life. But at the end of the day, yes, I do understand that we as the youth, the responsibility is upon us.
That's right.
Yeah, it's upon us to decide how we live today, how our dreams come true, and it's a matter of patience, right?
That's right.
Yeah, because I think probably nowadays as a youth, we don't have the patience when it comes to running with our dreams. We want to reach the
Everybody's on the fast track. You want like fast food.
You want to be there almost immediately. Thank you so much, Apostle Joshua. This is Rave Gospel, where the youth meet and discuss so much about things that matter to them today. This is Rave Gospel, guys. Thank you for always taking your time to tuning into Rave Gospel. Keep it locked on Look Up TV, and still we are live on our studios. Back to DJ Namsha.